Why, hello there, gentle people.
Gentlemen.
How is it going? Oh. Ooh, Creed is here. So, we have had a £10 donation today from your recurring donations. So we do need to take a shot for you. I think that's only fair anyway. How's it going, Anthony? Yeah, it's going all right.
That's fair. Yeah, we're all good, thanks. How about yourself?
This is our... Oh, God. Everything's closed down. Yeah, this is our first stream since becoming official. I mean, I don't think you can be unofficial, but since becoming ambassadors. So, exciting times. So we're going to load up a bit of Outriders. How's it going, Tree Plays? Welcome back. I believe you were here Monday, weren't you?
He was indeed.
If my memory serves me well. Which usually it doesn't.
No, that's correct.
Yeah, let's boot the game up anyway. Oh, what am I downloading? Ah, bloody Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy patch. Okay.
Well, you've got to download that, to be fair, Dan. You know, it'd be rude not to.
We're getting up in the world.
I know, it's crazy. I mean, just to think that less than 7 months ago we started with gun guides, and we were getting like 10, 20 views a video.
Oh, we're
and now
killing
look at
it.
us. And now look at us. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. We must be doing something right, you know?
I hope so.
I hope so too. So promo. We'll drop that in there. That in there. Drop that in there. And the first time ever, we're going to go to
26 hours
Community
straight
Live.
at work. What is it you do? It's 26 hours.
Jesus. And still going as well.
And still going.
And we'll drop that in the official Outriders Discord to say official ambassadors. Oh, it's got a nice ring to it when you put it that way.
So today, I think I'm going to play as the techno. Techno ain't.
You're going to play as a techno?
I think so, yeah. How's it going, Liam? How's it going, Arconis? Thanks for the like.
So am I going Pyro, or am I going to run a debuff Devastator? Because it's been a while since I played Devastator.
I mean, I'm happy if you want to go Dev. I'm not going to complain.
I might try it out. If you're going to be host, then I suppose I can just swap in and out.
A lot of coffee. So. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of coffee there.
I can't join friend. Apparently you're in transition.
Way. I am. Creed's waiting for us to take a shot. We do our one shot.
Oh, there is.
Actually, where's mine gone? I was laughing at you, like, where's my alcohol gone? I'm like, actually, no, you know what?
It's been a while since I've opened this Jim Beam, to be fair.
Jim what?
Jim Beam.
Can
Couldn't
you
make beans.
can you just reiterate what the last letter is there?
M.
M. Okay. I thought you were saying N.
No.
Jim Beam.
It's not Mr. Bean. It's
not.
Beamer.
Is my camera frozen? I feel like my camera's frozen.
It's like the car you drive, Dan. A Beamer.
Oh, camera's back working again now.
Ah. Oh, it's been so long since I played Devastator. My first weapon is a grand opening scrap grenade build.
Spraying fruit trees on a farm. I can't imagine that being a 26-hour plus job, to be fair, because I thought you'd stop at night, but if it's well lit, I suppose...
How many trees do you own, Dan? You know?
Actually, none.
Oh, well, see?
There's
That's why you don't know.
Genuinely no trees in my back garden. Genuinely no trees in my front garden. So...
Kinky.
Right, so... Chris has got his Jim Beam.
Beamer.
Beam.
Beamer.
I was forgetting where the camera was, and I was looking at my screen that has me on it, and I was going to show towards my screen, and then remembered the camera's there. So we'll be drinking the Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. There is some in there. Let me just turn it around so you can actually see that there is alcohol in there.
It's been a while since I touched alcohol.
Don't remember. My last one was the 2 shots that she got me to take. So we'll start off. We're not using a shot glass today. We're just taking it straight from the bottle.
Right.
And hope that we satisfy her needs.
Survive. Oh, okay.
Oh. We went 2 separate ways there. So, I guess cheers to the camera.
Cheers. Do I have to... That come through on the mic?
Yeah, there we go, to the mic. There we go.
Oh, have you took yours? Oh. A little bit came outside.
Oh, that was more than a shot.
I made that mistake last time.
More than a shot, more than a feeling. Well, this is going to be a drunk stream straight away.
Well, it's that, and you're going to get us copywritten.
I'm not that good at the singing. What we got in the expeditions today? Chemplant, Enoch, Stargrave, the Drought, Palace, Crystal Palace, and Eye of the Storm.
Ooh.
Jim Beam is always good. I prefer Johnny Walker. I've never tried... I don't think I've tried any Johnny Walker, actually.
Johnny Walker is nice, but only a bit like the more expensive ones, because the other ones.
It says Red Label, so is that
Red Label's not one of the expensive ones.
Not
no.
cool.
But I'm pretty sure it goes. I've got to remember which way it goes now. Because there's red, there's green, there's black, there's gold.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's black because I went to Scotland a couple of weeks back and I saw them like all in a row, and I remember seeing them, but I can't remember what order.
I'm pretty sure black is the one before blue. Because blue is like £120 a bottle. So I think it goes... So from like highest, it's like blue, then black, then gold, then... I don't know which way around it is, green or red. I feel like it's green than red. I feel like it's that way.
As in, like, green...
I mean, to be fair, they're all...
Red's
yeah, as in like green's more expensive than reds. I think so. I'm not 100% on that, but to be fair, they're all quite nice whiskies, but obviously the more higher you go up, the more it's aged, the more it goes down like a little bit easier.
I was in the Johnny Walker shopping Edinburgh, and I did see them all, but I can't remember which is which. I do remember black being quite far to the right of the store. Blue is the most expensive, apparently.
I think it actually goes one worse than that. I'm pretty sure, because there's a John Walker, if I remember right.
Ooh.
So you've got...
Liam's asking where Ben is.
Yeah, there we go.
Ben is... not a clue.
No. He's not here at the moment.
No, he's not.
So if I go Johnny Walker whiskies, I'm going to go whiskey collection. There we go. All right, let's give you an idea here. So I've got to actually enter my date of birth. God damn it!
Are you old enough to look at alcohol?
Exactly. Am I old enough to look up an online shop at alcohol?
If you want to click ready, by the way, we'll just load into a start.
Oh, I do. I do apologize.
There you go. Let you
know. So red, yeah, red's the lowest by the looks thing. So red is $23.99 a bottle.
Still
of 70 centilitres.
So it's still a fair price. It's not like it's a Tesco's own.
It's not cheap. Yeah. It's not cheap, but it is still. And then it goes from that to green, which is double black. What's black then? 30. Oh, okay. So it goes red then black. Actually,
sorry, I think I did have some Johnny Walker because after going into the shop, I'm fairly certain we then went to a pub and I feel like I may have gone, I'll have a Johnny Walker.
Yeah. So it goes red then black because black is £30.49 a bottle on this site.
Mm-hmm.
It then goes from that to double black, which is $33.49. Not too sure on the massive difference, but hey. Then it goes to green, which is $44.49 a bottle. Then it goes to gold, which is $48.49, and then it goes to blue, which is £175 a bottle. But then it goes from that to... Okay, so there's two more I can see after this. So it goes from that to John Walker, which is the King George V blended, which is £600 a bottle. And then it goes from that to the Johnny Walker Masters Ruby Reserve 40-year-old blended Scotch whiskey. And have a guess as to how much that is for 70 centilitres.
What's the name? Sorry, it's the Johnny Walker.
The Johnny Walker Masters Ruby Reserve. Ooh. I'll give you a hint. It comes in a wooden box.
So it's nice. You know what? This is probably bad for you to ask me because I probably saw that. Like I say, I went to the shop in Edinburgh. I probably saw this.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to be miles off now, but I want to say 1400.
You're freaking ages off. I think this is the one that I've seen.
How many years age is
it? 40.
40-year aged. Okay, in which case £7,892.
Still off.
Never mind then. Never mind.
£15,500 for this one bottle of whiskey.
Sheesh. That is an expensive whiskey.
Blooming whiskey. Crazy.
I have the wrong.
Could you imagine spending 15 and a half grand on a single bottle of whiskey? I feel bad doing that for 20 quid.
If anyone wants to buy Babel on that bottle of whiskey, we'll finish it in one night. Yeah, you boys are official ambassadors now, so if you want to treat us to £15,000 bottles of whiskey, we will begrudgingly accept it.
Begrudgingly accept?
No, we don't want to, but we will do for content.
For content. Yeah, we'll make a video.
Oh wow, I'm dead.
I'm starting to think that I don't have many wins on my death shield.
Because it's not working.
Because I'm reloading and.
There have always been talks of nerfing.
I just don't know if I've got it wrong. Maybe I just reset for 1 instead of.
Oh god. I'm in trouble here. Have I changed something on this class that's made me squishy? The answer might be yes. I have definitely messed something up on this class, I'm sure. Maybe not. Maybe it's just been too long. I don't know how to play anymore.
I mean, there is a chance. Alright, there you go.
Is this your Killer Frost Techno? So it's building up to be, but I'm still missing the bloody helmet. So
I was going to say, Killer Frost is mine. What have I got on this? I've got Fortress and Grand Opening. God fucking damn it.
oh yeah, because you probably changed it to Grand Opening when it was bugged out.
There we go.
Attacker. It might just be my playstyle, to be honest, but I'm definitely taking a lot more damage than I did do. I'm too used to the Trickster, because that's what I was playing last time, wasn't it, I think?
Possibly.
Trickster's obviously high damage, doing like a mil per hit. Just destroying people. I also really need a Wii now that I have that shot. So.
Oh my god.
I say shot, it was an entire bloody mouthful. Oh, it's time for another shot, boys.
Right now.
Right now. That's right. We are going to delay it a couple of minutes whilst we're in this fight, but we shall take the second shot momentarily. Oh god, I'm out of ammo.
There we go. Oh.
Oh god. Why does it seem so difficult today? So today it's been one... No, not even one. About halfway through an expedition and I'm already complaining.
There's a passage leading below the meteorite. And yup, raging monsters. Beasts found themselves a pod.
Oh, too bad.
I'm
gonna
a
ask if they're
stranger
willing to give
to
it back.
alcohol.
Oh.
I know my limits. No, you know
I've
my
joined
limits.
AA, and so have you.
You could have said you've joined AA and so
I know.
that would make more sense. You made the same mistake I did. You started with an I, with me, yourself. You know. So do I. Play the funky music, what you want. Is that what you're singing?
No,
Oh.
I was doing Rick Astley.
Oh. Quick,
Awesome.
open it. Open it quick. It's not gonna die.
Zahidi, I found a pod down here guarded by monsters. I've secured it.
Oh.
Plenty of rock samples for you.
Don't remember what the
Is it
helmet's
gonna be a
called that once.
cannibal?
What the once? What's the helmet called, Chris? What is it? What is it?
Cannibal.
No, the other one.
Cannibal Glyphs.
Oh, got the juggler.
Oh, got Fatal Symbiont. Crown of the Borealis or whatever.
Don't know, I've got Boots of the Borealis Monarch. Which are better than the ones I've already got.
Oh, Joel, if you want to put exclamation mark and join, you do need to put the word join. Otherwise, the bot doesn't actually pick it up. But if that's what you want to do to be able to join in, make sure that you put that in the chat. Now, so what's everyone's thoughts in the chat about what's going to be coming? Well, mid-November is what it's been. Early to mid-November is what it's been leaked, isn't it? So
That's when, supposedly, I think early to mid-November, they're going to let us know what might be coming, I think. But I'll have to wait and see when that actually does come. Oh, we've got 1 second to pick up this gun. Ah. Okay.
oh
Right, so I'm going to go have my Wii,
no.
and then I'm going to take the shot for, Iceman. Back in a sec.
Some new classes and new endgame types. Ooh. There we go. When you say endgame types, now obviously I've only ever heard really people say horde modes and all that kind of thing. You make it sound like you might have something else in idea. So what else have you? What else are you thinking? New classes. Well, I know everyone was toying with the idea of a lightning one, which I think would be pretty awesome to be able to see, especially since kind of got a teaser for that as like one of the first bosses at the start. I don't think what else you could really do. Well, they've got that void portal thing, don't they? It'd be pretty interesting if you could actually make like a teleport class similar to, not like Trickster or anything like that, but actually make it so you could teleport enemies to you rather than you teleport.
Ah, like the Body Snatcher.
Oh, don't get me started.
Literally what you're asking for.
No, I'm talking about like a class.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, act as if it's the Body Snatcher.
Yeah, but I don't want it on a gun. I want it in a class. I want it as an ability to be able to like teleport people. I've briefly touched Warframe. I'll be honest with you, I haven't played a lot of Warframe.
We have played a little bit, haven't we? But not a whole lot.
Water class? Interesting.
Water class, that could be a refreshing take on the game.
Were you trying to make a joke there?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I got you then. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Anyway. Cheers, Iceman.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. I need to get a different bottle of alcohol.
Oh. I don't think there's as much that time, to be fair.
think I had more in that one than I did
But
the
I
last
think-
one. I don't know how I managed that.
So I think that was actually more likely a shot than a 7. That Sheesh.
Anyway, you sorting the queue up?
Yeah, so we have Mr. Tree Plays is up next. So we'll pick him.
Frazzle? Yeah, it's nice to see that the 7 months has paid off. We've actually finally made it. So, and do you know what? We've got a lot to. We finally made it, and we've got a lot to keep up as well because obviously there's some big names in the ambassador role. So, quite a privilege to actually be a part of that. So, who knows? It's all onwards and upwards for us, but potentially by the sounds of things.
It'd be nice to see if we can get something going with a few of the big guys.
Are you
Bigger guys.
sorting the code? Or you sorting the code, or-
Usually you do it. I thought you did it.
Oh, you did it last time. Fine, I'll grab it.
Yeah, you already have the teleport ability on the trickster, so you can go to them. I can sort of see where he's at, like maybe like an area of effect sort of thing, where you can pull in a group of enemies closer to you, rather than you having to teleport to them. Or similar to what I think the pyro should have been. It's the pyro whip thing, because it does say pulls enemies towards you, but it's literally like they take a step forward, and is it worth it?
Yeah, it kind of like just stumbles them, doesn't it? Really.
Frazzle says, "Looks like my wish to get accepted became true." Is it your wish for us to be accepted, or your wish for you to be accepted? So have you looked to become one as well? I'm a little confused by the message, just a little. Plus, I'm hoping you saw the shot there, Iceman. If not, we'll have to take another one.
What, 2 for the price of 1 now?
Oof. Actually, he could rewind, to be fair. I'll let us off on that one.
Can I get a rewind? Whee!
Hey, you. You did good. But I always knew you would. Even if my
Yeah,
vision of the
nice to have
garden
that
wasn't what I thought.
shiny purple
Guess
name in
future's
the
never gonna be
Outriders
exactly
Discord
what you
now.
think.
It is, yeah. It's. I mean, don't get me wrong. I liked my light blue one for getting a platinum and getting all the achievements and all that. But
Don't follow your dreams.
oh, of course you did, Frazzle. Yeah, of course. Well, it's nice to know we have some support out there, and yeah, thanks so much. It genuinely does mean a lot to us that we're actually part of the program. It's something
yes,
we wanted ever since we found out.
Do you remember that Frazzle? Sorry, yeah. No, to say greatly appreciated. Iceman didn't see the shot.
They damn well will be tree players. I was going to call you Groot there for a second and realised I did that as a joke and probably shouldn't carry on.
Hey, I upset Pixel by calling him Pixie. You can't upset more
That's
people.
true. That is true. Yeah, but that means you've upset someone, therefore I get to do that as well. I mean, you know, swings and roundabouts.
Do we really want to alienate our audience?
Not really, no,
one
but
by
you know,
one?
at least we can have, you know. I like to think of it as playful banter, as long as the person thinks it is also playful banter. As soon as it starts getting serious, though,
Oof.
we'll dial that back right down to 1.5.
So, just for Iceman, because I assume he's now watching, and he says he did. So I'm going to take not a big swig, I'm going to take a little swig for him.
In a cardboard box.
This could be empty by the end of the night at this point. At this rate.
Sound like you're drunk already.
Mm-hmm. It does donuts.
It does donuts.
Indeed.
Indeed. Ah, of course it is true. Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, but obviously there is a limit because obviously, you know, some people obviously we don't know everyone's circumstances and all that, so it's not fair to
There's no one glove
expect
fits all.
everyone to. Exactly. So, obviously some people get triggered on other things, and, sometimes quite rightly so as well.
I got something I
Ah,
need.
look at them guys, just hanging out. It's like us here, we're all hanging out here right now.
At first, they were just robbing and killing
That was another
folks,
joke, Chris.
but now they're crazy.
I get
Just laugh.
it. Yeah.
What's the temperature in my room right now? 24.1. It's not too bad.
Whoosh.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what November comes. We are definitely excited. It's going to be a good opportunity for us, I think, to start making a bit more content on whatever does come out.
Honestly, November's going to be huge for us because, we've got Battlefield coming out, which we're, if the updates or the content is as big as they're making it out to be, then yeah, this could. Oh god, there's one left.
We missed one. What?
You stay there.
I was like, why is the door not opening?
There you go. Thanks so much, Iceman. Yeah, we'll definitely do them proud, or at least we'll try anyway.
Oh yeah, hopefully do the community proud. We've sort of asked, or not, I think we did ask for it in a way, but we've worked our way towards it more so. So if there's any benefits that we get in terms of being able to create the content for you, then that's what we want really for everyone else here, rather than. I mean, it's technically for our benefit as well, but at the end of the day, hopefully it'll mean we can bring out some better content.
Yeah,
for you guys.
That's what we want to do. We are still small fish. We'll never really stop thinking that we aren't. But
I don't know, until maybe we hit 1 mil.
I'll settle for,
If we can get that 100k,
I'd probably even settle for 10k. If it were 10k, it still seems like a lot to me. You know, 10,000 people saying that they liked your stuff enough to press a button. I mean,
well, 10,000 bots have been added to your account. Yeah, cheers, Frazzle.
You okay then?
I'm fine. To be fair, Frazzle, the only thing I'd say right now is I know I've definitely dropped a few cheeky hints in the Discord regarding this channel. Whether that's again, I have checked the rules, but whether that's against the rules and I'm just missing it. Personally, there probably should be like a self-promotion channel rather than out in the open, but as I say, it could be something that I'm just completely glazed over in the rules and ignored, but I don't like being on people's bad side.
Definitely not.
I'm going to need to open that door.
Door. Oh, that door.
What the hell is that noise?
I heard banging and I couldn't tell if it was when he said open that door. I was like, you talking about like actually outside? Or...
It's like I've wandered into
Yes,
some maniac's
Beth's outside the
ideal.
front. She got locked out. Got the keys.
Oh.
The cat's just staring at her.
I believe that as well.
Me too. I have been outside your front door with a cat just staring out the window at me.
Yeah, he does that.
I said to him, "Will you open the door?" You know what he responded? Me? How?
Yeah. Was that another one supposed to be laughing at?
Yeah. If you don't mind.
Oh, sorry. Can I just write you an IOU instead?
No, just pretend that the line is a bit crackly and I'll say it again.
Cheers, Bronzebeard. Yeah, it's
And thank
big
you
honour.
to Kurgorn.
Where was Kurgorn? Oh, there he is. He hasn't come through on my chat just yet. I was like, and Kurgorn? Why was Kurgorn?
Kurgorn? Raggy?
I was like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Kurgorn, but I was like, where's Kurgorn from?
I feel like there's definitely something going on with the damage on this character. I've changed something. So I've definitely lost damage and survivability. There we go. Easy. Easy.
I remember that. I'm looking forward to Harry pieces.
Cullen, the bandolier's taken care of.
Ooh, Akari, come on.
But not the 2 pieces he already has.
Nah, he wants to get a full 5 piece in one.
Defected to our side months.
I thought we were going to get 4 then. It's not a bad Twisted Mercy, but
So the
oh, he's
cannonball?
got a cannonball.
You didn't even give him one, Dan. What are you playing at?
Sorry, he's got another run.
Oh, I got a cannonball as well.
It's 2 cannonballs, so I'm going to sec them.
Oh. My inventory's full.
Yeah, mine's full. Let's delete some stuff. Let's get rid of that Animoir. No one likes Animoir. Let's get rid of that one. I've got 3 Animoirs in my inventory right now. 4! I've got 4.
Do I hear more than 4?
I got a bloody absolute 0. It's worse than the one I'm holding. Let's get rid of the Jinx as well. And Icarus. We always get Icaruses.
Icarus, 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 Icarus.
It's got Daimo. Someone in a helmet. Robe of the Borealis. Hashtag no dice. We continue our search for everything.
The meaning of life.
The meaning of life is to play Outriders.
Oh. Madam, we've already passed the ambassadorship. We don't need to.
Oh, we can quit now. Okay. We've got what we came for. Now on to the next game.
Just realised one place I haven't advertised.
The toilet door.
Sure.
It's got Dark Sacrifice in it.
Try that then. Do-do-do. Oh, damn. You let down.
I
It's
know,
supposed
right?
to be the DPS.
Kept running out of ammo, and it just doesn't seem to do the DPS that I wanted to do. I think there's no one else in the queue at the moment, so we continue.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we did have...
No, he accidentally put exclamation mark on
Joel.
it. He wanted to say hello.
Oh, right. Oh, I missed that message.
Terrible.
I know, right?
If anyone else does want to join, pop in exclamation mark join or bang join as
I
we've
mean,
been
there's
supposedly
15
told.
of you, and it will be nice to celebrate.
It's dropped down to 12 now.
Has
Although
it?
my other screen says 18,
Oh,
so I'm not sure which one to believe. Is it 18 of you? Is it 12 of you?
my phone now says 11.
Checking both of them.
Who knows? There's somewhere between 10 and 20 of you in the chat.
I got very confused then when I saw Tree Place, but I am the queue. I was like, I read it as I am in the queue, and I went, wait, have we got the wrong person with us right now? Do we get any inside info being an ambassador? Well, so far, I think from what we've heard, that we may hear things early in terms of like dev news and stuff, but
Yeah.
as it stands, no, unfortunately not.
Nothing just yet. No.
So
But it is a
we're
nice place to be able
completely
to
new it,
network.
So, yeah, so at the moment we're just sat because there's a Discord for it, but we're just sat there at the moment. We've had a chat with some of the others. There's been a couple of others new starters. Sure, new starters.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
And we just had a chat with them really so far.
All good top people? Top people? Yeah, looking forward to working on some stuff with them. So
Is there a secret handshake? It's not the hands that we shake, unfortunately, Bronzebeard.
the first rule of Outriders Ambassador Club is you don't talk about Outriders Ambassador.
Missed one.
I'll reach from there. How you going? I'm proud of you.
Got him.
The second rule of Outriders Ambassador Club is bring croissants on your first day.
Ew. Who the hell eats croissants if they're not French?
Oh, I thought I was going to say the French eat croissants. I like croissants, actually.
Freed, if
What's a
you're still
croissant?
there, do you eat croissants?
You genuinely do like croissants from time
You
to
are the
time.
benchmark for this question.
Not as like a constant or anything like that, but it was like a...
Oh God, what's your girlfriend sending me?
Hmm?
What's your girlfriend sending me?
I don't know. She's not in the room, isn't she? Where is she sending me?
That's what I asked you. Oh, here we go. I don't do that anymore. Oh God, I'm gonna die. Oh, I can heal myself.
I don't just make builds for the sake of it, then.
You
Wait,
make them for
practical
money.
builds.
Wait, what?
I make practical builds.
Oh God, damn it. Whilst I'm down, let's see what's been sent to me. Have I seen the Golem one? I have not seen the Golem one. So to tell a story, because it might be confusing with the words I'm saying here. Chris's girlfriend is a big fan of Lord of the Rings. You would say that, would you not, Chris?
I would say that, yeah.
I have got a notification on Facebook, I think it was, that Build-A-Bear are now doing a Gandalf bear from Lord of the Rings. So I decided to send her a message with that in. And she's replied asking me if I have seen the Gollum one. Apparently there's a Build-A-Bear Gollum. I now need to find, so...
Lord of the Rings is old news. I don't understand why people will still be
More of them.
bringing out merchandise for it.
Oh good god, that is freaky.
Shira, there's an elevator in this lab.
Yeah, that matches your blue.
That is freaky.
The elevator should lead to the heart of the
Like Sunday morning.
Oh, I got hiccups.
All I'm missing is some elevator music.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
Whatever that thing is, that switch should disable it. Whoa. Work like...
Who's playing Rock Boy? That would be Mr. Christopher.
They will be.
I think I need to get rid of this Absolute Zero and use a burst rifle. But I just haven't found one good yet. Could use this one, but it's not that good.
I like to bring out a Devastator every now and then. But a lot of fun to play.
Is mine? I think mine's up to 30. I just haven't got the gear yet, have I? Swap Techno for Rock. There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm too tired to figure it out. So the first thing that came to my mind was Rock beats paper. Rock beats scissors, even.
The
Not paper.
insurgents had a functioning power cell down here.
And is
It's
are scissors
disabled.
technically
I'll see if
technology?
you can't take a look at it.
Access granted.
And I found a pod down here.
Oh yeah.
You saved some lives today, Outrider.
I feel like there's more technology that's coming to paper. Oh, Death Shield.
Ooh, that is a nice drop.
Oh.
Feel like we might have done
See how
something.
my
here.
evening's gonna go. I see how my evening's gonna go. that's 2 runs, 2
Oh, I need to
cannibals.
add 3 now. Let's add 3 on that.
God damn it. No, it's fine. No, all I wanted was cannibals today. No, that's all I wanted.
What happened on? There's that one day we'd got 6 in a row, wasn't there? Like literally
Something like
did
that, yeah.
6 expeditions and got a cannibal in each one. Oh, you did anyway. I don't think I did. You did.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
A
that's
full
just frustrating.
cannibals.
No, you know you played this game a
Bronzebeard's
long
off.
time. Hmm?
Bronzebeard's upset that a death shield has dropped.
I mean, technically, Bronzebeard, if you took part, just think, on that run, if you'd entered the queue, you could have had a Death Shield. Just think, there's a potential. Could have had one.
There's always a potential that you could have one. I'm gonna try this burst rifle for a bit rather than.
Ugh, when your set
Absolutely
bonus
right.
of martial damage does more damage than your earthquake and your gravity.
Sheesh.
I did 28 mil just from the set bonus.
Caravel must have been a fine ship in its day. When Roy didn't just...
Oh, you've been told off.
Don't drink straight out of the carton, young man. I am not young.
My Death Shield, sorry, not.
Plus, I save on washing up. Seeing as I'm the one that has to do the washing up, I'd rather save on the washing up.
Thing is, will tree players actually use that Death Shield? And if not, it's a wasted Death Shield. But if he is going to use it, it's okay. Everything all worked out.
Oh my god, that is so creepy.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna message Stathos.
Scouts have spotted
Oh.
a group of ferals gathering
Ask
in
him
the
why he's not on.
Colosseum, deep inside the packed city. Perhaps it's worth investigating.
Do you remember what the update for the death shield's meant to be? Was it just weapon damage or was it for both? I can't remember now.
It's just flat damage.
So it's still going to be
So it's still going to be
flat.
usable.
Okay.
What was proposed anyway. Yeah. But obviously it just means that any kind of anomaly power build has to
Actually,
work for it now.
like 5 shots, isn't it, I think?
I think it was 5, wasn't it? Yeah. like I said, still usable, just
It's going to
little
switch
bit harder
things up
to
a little
use.
bit, isn't it? I think. Be interesting to give
Yeah.
it a go, to be honest.
Well, we'll definitely do a testing just to be able to, so people can decide if they actually do want to carry on using it. I mean, let's be honest, there are still some really good mods out there. Yeah, just in case it is actually pretty much unusable. I mean, Grand Opening was one. Obviously, you've still got Moaning Winds. Moaning Winds isn't actually being changed so far. I mean, they mentioned Death Shield, they mentioned Fortress, and they mentioned Moaning Winds, but they haven't said what they're going to do with Moaning Winds, which is kind of interesting.
What is it I keep saying? November 18th, I think I said, or 19th? Whichever one's the Thursday.
Somewhere.
I keep saying that, don't I? That's my best guess, anyway.
You Bronzebeard. Oh god. Technically, the dangerous side to a pyro is their fist, because they like to shoot fire from them.
I shoot fire, 'cause I'm a Sheeran.
I see fire.
Shoot fire.
This must be the Colosseum.
I see fire, but I didn't call the fire brigade. I see fire. It's burning my sheep. I see fire. Something like that. I think that's the original, right?
I did listen to the song earlier, and all I remember is I see fire.
You're not going to believe this, Dan, but there is actually more to the song. Isn't
Alright. It's all about, fun enough, part of the Lord of the Rings universe. Chris.
It's not Lord of the Rings, though.
Part of the Lord of the Rings universe.
But is it the Lord of the Rings universe? Considering that it's after The Hobbit and the Silmarillion.
Sure.
Surely it will be the Silmarillion universe.
No, I think it'd be both. So, like, for example, you could say this is the Babylon universe right now. This is the universe in which Babylon exists, but you could also say this is the Adolf Hitler universe.
No.
Yes, I did just compare us to Adolf Hitler.
Wow. Well, there goes my day. Thanks for that, then.
How's it going, Tempest? Welcome to the Adolf Hitler chat.
Oh, he's going to make the obvious joke. Germans.
What?
What?
I think Germans are a joke. That's rude. It's a low blow even for you.
I didn't mean to Frankfurt anyone's emotions. Whoa. Yeah, because the latter part of Frankfurt sounds like hurt. Yeah.
Sure. We have the face for radio and the singing voice to write books. I'll take that as a compliment. Bronzebeard
someone's got
thinks
to do
that we
that.
can write books.
And be on the
Who
radio.
the
I mean,
hell are
Bronzebeard
you?
thinks we can write.
Bronzebeard thinks we can actually do podcasts. Maybe that's where we need to go into next.
And now they think I'm falling for this painfully obvious trap. What a bunch of clowns.
We can call it the Drop Podcast.
Ooh. It's not actually a bad shout.
Come to us for all your resources. Oh. it's a stupid idea, but it actually sounds like a good one when I say it like that.
It'd probably have to be monthly or every other month. Just be able to fill it.
Did that feral maniac capture them?
Don't mention the war. I love that episode of 40 Towers.
Who?
40 Towers. I love the bit where he's like, you start. It's like, you started it. It's like, no, you did. Talk about an argument, and then turns out he's actually.
I mean, I'll take your word on that.
I think that's the last of the monsters, but that maniac isn't too happy about it. Here we go.
Does that mean if we actually did go for the podcast in the end, does that mean technically we have to give Bronzebeard an update to his Discord name? Because obviously we gave him the Lord and Saviour of the Discord. He obviously he helped us.
Nah, he said voice for radio. If we did it on the radio, sure. No giving him any, no inflating
no free rides
him
here.
for that. Don't inflate his ego even more.
I screech tires. Take all the armor.
45 seconds to wait until I get my bullets back now. Oh, you can actually shoot the guy at the top and it does damage. Alright. It did. I saw blood.
But does it actually do anything then?
I saw blood come off him, but nothing now.
Oh, is it?
Maybe I'm seeing things.
Don't worry then. He brought a gun that can actually do
That
it.
shot. Maybe he'll finally shut up now. The pod is ours.
So what we'll do instead, we'll call the first podcast, we'll name it after Bronzebeard.
Can't think of something funny because I can't.
No, we just need to think of like a topic to actually discuss. Because podcasts go on for like, what, 5 hours?
Outrider detected.
I mean, anywhere between probably like half an hour to a couple of hours.
Oh. $11.2 death proof armor.
Hey,
I see a boots
gone
with
for
the Ikari.
Cannonball. Oh, cannonball. There we go, he's got his third piece. So he's going to be doing some sick damage after this. We do have Tempest in the queue now, so...
We've made a green
Stop
country.
spamming caps. Oh. Oh god. Not again.
Oh, not again. Oh, no. Tree plays as angered the night boss.
Can I make him less overzealous?
What's happening again? What's happening again?
Ah, here we go. There we go. You're not going to get...
That's it, banned.
So in theory, you shouldn't get banned now for caps. I've turned that off.
What's that? You thought banned?
Oh, we put a capital I for I. Banned.
Oh. Ban. Well, cheers, Tree. We're going to get 10% for a few runs, and feel free to get yourself to the back of your queue again, I suppose. I mean, there's no one else in it, so you might as well. Maybe we can get a fourth piece of a car.
Ooh. Maybe. Maybe not. But maybe. I'm not saying never.
But maybe not.
Never.
But possibly not.
Say never.
Just said it.
No. 'Cause you should never say never.
But you just said it.
No. Never
Hmm.
say never.
But you just said it. Like, you said it twice in that one sentence.
Never say never again.
From when?
No.
Okay. OTH31. I assume that's the way you're supposed to pronounce it, and it's not like an acronym or something else that we're supposed to have said. I'm glad you've got into it. Yeah, it's you've to be fair, you've missed a lot. Not gonna lie. I mean, we've had inventory wipes. We've had people that couldn't connect into the game at all on launch, all that kind of thing. But all the teething issues are pretty much done and dusted, and you actually come in just at the right time because they've announced there's going to be some new content coming next month, and that's you get to experience the game for what it is right now, and then once they drop what they're hyping it up to be, should be pretty good. So
Fingers crossed anyway, yeah.
it's
As soon as we know, though,
yeah,
you'll know.
it's I mean, if you're fairly new, and we've actually got quite a lot of people over in our on our Discord. If you're into Discord and all that kind of thing, that
Did
do
you
play Outriders.
say
They help each other.
Discord?
I did say Discord, yeah. But yeah, if you're ever looking for someone to just partner up with you, just to be able to give you some like tips and pointers, some builds,
Chess and
anything
legs,
like
that's
that.
most men's dreams. That's
I was going to comment on that after I'd gone into like my short monologue and all that. It's
I thought it was too good to not interrupt you, if I'm being honest.
fair enough. I'll give you that. But yeah, if there's anything like that you need any help with, one, there's our YouTube channel, which we have a variety of builds over there as well, and any like kind of little tips and hints. But also, if you go over to the Discord, you can actually ask us some questions and just be able to help out. So yeah, we're more than happy to just have a chat with anyone, really. So if you want the Discord link, it's just a couple of messages just above from where you've just put that. And yeah, not a problem. So if you get yourself over there, just pop in, just say hi. We have plenty of groups over there. So if there's any other games other than Outriders that you currently play, so things like Back 4 Blood, we're starting to do like a few videos for that. We're starting to share a few tips and tricks with that as well. But yeah, if there's anyone that you want to just, if you want to ask, if there's anyone that's free that wants to help you out, whether it comes to endgame or when it comes to the story, just feel free to pop in there. and just it's a nice little social place. So we feel like we've got a nice little community over there to be able to just have a chat and share ideas about. Really.
Hello, Shameen.
Hello, Shameen.
Do you know, Shameen, you can change your name on YouTube still?
Tree, no, you don't. So you have to dismantle it to be able to learn the mod. So if you do actually replace it, you lose that altogether, and you do need to actually get another pair of boots to be able to.
Oh, I can't remember what mod is on the boots actually. Do I have a pair in the stash? No. How's it going, James? Welcome. Have you sent the... Oh, yeah, it's in. Okay, fair enough. Ignore me.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, that really means a lot. So, if there's any kind of like Devastator help that you need, I'm primarily techno and dev. I like to think I am anyway. Dan is pretty much my go-to when it comes to Trickster, but it obviously does delve into Pyro as well. And we've actually got a couple of people over on the Discord that are pretty much experts when it comes to the kind of game. So, yeah, just feel free to ask any questions you want, and yeah, one of us will be able to help you out. That's true. We even have Bronzebeard, who has his own little category over on Discord.
Just because we'd rather give him the category than the sexual favours that he was after.
Awkward. Oh, that feels so much better now. The power for Bacon. Oh, you thought you were coming down here. There you go.
Two bullets left.
What the hell is that
It's
noise?
alright.
What the hell is that noise, huh? Outrider detected. Outrider detected.
It's like a
Outrider detected.
maniacs.
Get ready for the big endless mass. Whoop.
Look at that.
Whee!
Ow.
Another big endless mass, you say?
I'll be honest with you, Chris. I do agree your mass is endless.
Thank you.
That's your after, right?
Sure. Let's play.
I think my biggest problem is I don't seem to be getting ammo back all the time. It's as if I'm not host.
Oh, you host?
Yeah.
I can't see that being a problem then. No.
It's like there, I hit about killed about 3 enemies and didn't seem to get any ammo back for any of them.
Oh,
But
his mass is endless. So, I feel like that could technically be like a catchphrase and be on like an Outriders t-shirt.
Where these bandits come from anyway?
I also feel like it could be for fat people who like Outriders.
Oh.
I'd have a t-shirt saying my mass is endless.
Oh my god, this is like the 3rd death-proof chest armor I've had since this stream started. What the... Best of the cannon... It just gets worse.
I'll add it to the list.
How many runs in a row was that now? That's
Too many.
got to be like 4 now, right?
Too many.
Hey, I don't get to choose my drops.
How do you maintain your blighted rounds when playing a 3-person team? I don't.
Yeah. To be honest with you, it basically requires like to hit high damage, but mainly it's just through the tier 1 mod of Trick Up the Sleeve. So as long as you've got that on it, it actually works really, really well. You don't think you've got Trick Up the Sleeve? You dumb.
Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, no, I do.
No, that's alright.
What do you need
Wait,
to do?
what's on your weapon?
What's on my weapon? Bone Shrapnel and Dark Sacrifice.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. That's alright. I was wondering if you've got like a mod that activates on like crits or something like that, but... So basically, as a techno, to be able to, extremely carefully, to be able to keep your rounds up pretty much all the time, you need preferably a burst rifle, because burst rifle gives you the highest DPS. You need, obviously, blighted rounds. You need Trick Up the Sleeve as one of your armor mods, and that gives you 30% of your bullets back for every single time you get a kill with blighted rounds up. Only works if you actually get a kill with the gun. So if you have any kind of like mods that go onto your gun that activate on crit, or activate on like just random cooldown, so if you hit like Grand Opening, for example, that doesn't give you any of your rounds back. Scrap Grenade doesn't give you any of your rounds back. It has to actually be the bullet of actual blighted rounds that gets your stuff back. And preferably you want to be able to get your firepower or your crit damage up as high as possible, because crits are going to be your best friend as a techno. So if you go for Shatter and Euthanizer or as a top tree firepower Technomancer, and then you have a 3-piece of the Borealis, I recommend chest, gloves, and boots.
Hands, face, base.
Those are the 3 that I always use anyway, because they don't give you any kind of like dead mods when it comes to things like Cryo Turret, because I don't run Cryo Turret. I always run Cold Snap, and Cold Snap is a really great like panic button and really mass kind of like freeze and all that kind of thing. So as long as you're pairing Toxic and Freeze together, your multipliers should make your damage just jump through the roof, as long as you're spacing your bullets as well, because obviously you get a bonus for long range damage. You should easily hit 1 to 2 mil crits as a Technomancer without a debuff pyro. 100% trick up the sleeve over Toxic Lead. Toxic Lead is absolutely fine if you're playing solo, because you don't have to worry about the server doing any kind of issues for you. Because the lag seems to cause getting kills, even though it shows toxic, and even though your damage multipliers are affected by the toxic being on the enemy, for some reason it doesn't register the fact that the enemy has toxic and you've just killed them. So it's always best to have trick up the sleeve, because you don't have to rely on a status that doesn't necessarily proc. And you only lose out on 10% bullets, but when you're using like a burst rifle that's like, what, 4 bullets? It's like 1 burst. You can easily get that back anyway, as long as you're doing the damage, so yeah, absolutely fine.
Perhaps we could better understand what happened there.
If you're not very confident as a techno, you can get away with having like spare mag, just to be able to learn the ins and outs, especially on like the earlier CTs anyway. But as you start getting higher and a bit more progressive and all that kind of thing, then it's best to have, like, actually just get used to actually just having the 1 mag, because if you've got the 1 mag, in theory, you should never actually run out.
I just ran out.
Have you really? No, you didn't. I just watched you.
I've had to reload. You just said with 1 mag you won't run out.
I just watched you you just fired toxic bullets past my screen as soon as you said that.
Yeah, but I've had to reload. I've got 2 mags, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you do have 2 mags. Anyway. Well, clearly, I'm going to get it as a t-shirt. Don't be a den. What was that old bit? Or like that meme that was from a while ago? Like, don't be like Bill.
Be more like Bob. This is Bob.
That's the one.
Bob is whatever you want to say about Bob. Be more like Bob. I'm down again. I swapped to my techno.
You're already on a techno?
Trickster. That's what I meant.
This techno is not working for me. I'm going to swap to techno.
Exactly.
Damn, he's got us there. Yeah, like I said, Toxicity is absolutely fine to use in single play. Absolutely fine. You do not need to worry, because the game just purely goes off yourself and you're always hosting. But if you're like playing with friends and all that kind of thing, I highly recommend that you just swap to Trick Up the Sleeve. It's just way more consistent, and you need consistency to be able to keep those mags up.
Yeah, Ben did alright with an LMG, didn't he? Have I got one? Before we go through here, let's see if I've got an LMG.
Yeah, you can use LMGs as well, because obviously you get more bullets back, so you kind of have a different kind of DPS. It just means it sustains a lot more. I would... What was the one I had a little bit sexy? Some of them don't really have like very good tier 2 mods, but I think he was able to use... Was it a Damascus Offering? I think it was. Essentially, Damascus Offering has the tier 2 mod for Anomaly Enhancement, and if you have that on, technically it gives you a little bit more of a boost to your firepower. So there's no real downside to using that one. Obviously, you can get purple LMGs as well, which technically would be better in that case, as long as it has spec for long range. You want crit damage, preferably, and you also would like maybe a tier 2 mod that gives you freeze, because then at least that thing kind of like works with your Borealis set. Means you don't always have to rely on cold snap on.
There's a passage leading below the meteorite. Yup. Reeks of monsters. Beasts found themselves a pod. I'm gonna ask if they're willing to give it back.
Please, can I have the pod back?
See if I can remember this combo. Oh no. Oh, did I get it? Yeah.
Sheets.
Hmm?
Sheets.
Jeez. Yes, it gets rid of one enemy.
Yeah, but the bloody biggest one.
Yeah, just the one though. I still have to deal with everything else. To be honest with you, I always prefer Dark Sack. And the reason why I do that is, one, I don't have to wait for a cooldown every single second, because if you activate, if you shoot an enemy, you have to wait another second for it to then trigger on another enemy. Once you've got a full burst. Technically, you could get away with it because the burst delay in the AR would be fine. But then you've got to factor in that obviously if you're playing a firepower techno, you're going to have a skill that activates freeze. And if you use Dark Sack, then you're technically benefiting from 75% on top of the on top of the freeze that you're already dealing with that ability. So if you go for Cryo Turret obviously deals quite a wide area. Cold Snap deals quite a wide area. Whereas if you're just using a bullet weapon, you just put freezing on it, you're not benefiting once you activate those skills. So that's my way of thinking of it. I mean, obviously... Oh, great, Gauntlets of the Cannonball. Perfect. God's sake. I would say technically it's personal preference on that one. I know a lot of people in the community would prefer Ultimate Freezing Bullets over Dark Sacrifice because obviously you're not losing health, you're gaining a consistent 90% bonus. But if you're lucky enough to be able to get like a burst rifle, a purple one that actually rolls with the tier 2 of freezing bullets, it triggers every 4 seconds instead of 1 second, but that means that you can actually still trigger that when it comes to like the big boss enemies. And obviously you've got Dark Sacrifice, and on top of that you've also got your freezing abilities and all that kind of thing. So you get the best of both worlds in that way.
Obviously.
Just Tempest, always happy to, you know that.
So we haven't got anyone else in the queue at the
enjoy.
moment, so we can
do we not?
continue. No, we can.
Well, in that case, Tempest, get your ass back in here.
Do we have a Boomtown? No. We do not. Yeah, if you want to get yourself back in, we'll continue.
We haven't had tree plays asked to be able to be part again, so might as well. But likewise, guys, if there's anyone that's watching this currently, because it's showing 17 of you at the moment, so don't be shy. If you want to take part and you just want to have a quick go, just grind a couple. It doesn't necessarily have to be carries or anything like that. just have a quick blast with us. Just type in !join, and we'll have a couple of runs.
Oh, Tria's just joined the queue again, so we'll do another one with Tempest. Should be able to do the same code, I believe.
Given a new code, so
Anyway,
probably won't work now. There we go. Now they're all coming out of the woodwork. Oh god, everyone's got manners.
Everyone's joining now. Jeez. Working whilst watching the stream. That is perfection. So what do you two do for work then? I can see Sedo Jacob is working whilst watching, and LB31 is stuck at work.
Cool.
What jobs do you, I want to say, boys, men, women, ladies, people? This is really weird because the chat that updates slowly is updating quicker than the chat that updates instantly today. But Ricky Ray says he loves our content and keep it coming. Which
We definitely will be.
We do plan to.
Well, we don't just expect to settle on our laurels of getting ambassadorship and just leave it at that. No, God no.
Did you just drop the fact that we're ambassadors?
Damn right I did.
Oh. Drop it like fire.
Put it on like a banner so I can put it outside the front of my house just to let people know. That's what's going on here.
Oof.
But yeah, so to be honest with you, it's a little bit hard to be able to make a bit of Outriders content because I do feel like the game has pretty much, like between ourselves and other content creators, I feel like pretty much everything has been covered in the last 7 months. But rest assured, as soon as that new content, or what we're expecting that new content to be as soon as it drops, we will. I might even have to book a day off or something like that just to be able to smash all of it out because
I sensed their fear.
it's just gonna be good.
Led the packs inside and they transformed one by one.
OTH31 Gaming is
Must be some reason I'm seeing this now.
is also LB31. Is an electrical engineer.
Ooh.
Useful to know. Engineers, especially of the electrical kind. Wait, did Bronzebeard just compliment us there, or is he saying that we?
I think he did.
Or is he saying that we are showing off and it wasn't?
No. He's definitely complimenting. Once again, we're taking that as a compliment.
Oh my god, why is my screen shaking so much? Oh my god, Ben. Stop sending money.
Ben.
I will transfer that £10 back into your account.
Is it just because of the Nips comment, or?
Oh no, because I mean he gets a share of it anyway.
Oh yeah. Wait, so he's getting paid. He's paying us to get paid for us taking what? God, YouTube is weird. There you go. Yeah, we'll definitely be interested in having a look at that. I mean, we have a self-promo channel over on our Discord, which but I believe you may have said you were joining. To be honest, I haven't checked just yet, because obviously we're just doing this. But yeah, if you do actually do that, feel free.
Yeah, drop your
I
channel in
recommend
there.
a couple of good places to be able to post it as well, because there's a really good Facebook page that we've been on for a while now, called Outriders United. So if you're over on Facebook, make sure you hit them up as well. Good bunch.
To keep within community guidelines, Ben, I think I might take the shot.
Some kind of obelisk mechanism here, connected to the gate. Maybe if I activate it.
If you want to push forward, Chris, go for it.
You want me to push forward? Okay, I got
That's
this.
hard. I might as well stay at distance.
I suppose that makes sense. I do have a close range around. I think Tempest has gone that side, so I'll get this side.
And I'll just wait in the middle.
Is Bronzebeard actually going to be joining us?
I mean, I closed the queue, so I assume not.
Ah! But it's been so long since he actually took part with us.
If he wants to,
I'd happily do a run
then we can
off
do a
stream.
run.
But
But-
it's
I do have to be up about 6:45 tomorrow morning to get to work and Forge. So this can't run over too much.
Bronzebeard. Tell me that's a genuine. Tell me you aren't just messing with my heart.
Don't break his heart. His achy,
Well, you can break it,
breaky heart.
You done it yet?
Yes.
It's good. Well, I don't know if you've kept up to date with the Dev News Thursdays. So there was one a while back where they said they've kind of teased that something's going to be coming early to mid next month.
Jesus, going back in
So-
time now with mid to early.
Mid to early.
Let's take the shots whilst we have 22 viewers and the epic Boyzone walkout.
Oh, it's Boyzone now, not Backstreet Boys.
Are those the guardians from Shannon's vision?
Oh. That burns. Speaking of Burns, is he here today? Is he watching and just not talking? Burns,
Oh,
are you there?
That's what he said. You did say that's what you would do.
Jeez, I take a shot of bloody whiskey and now I'm doing 1.7 mil damage per hit.
You are.
That's the trick.
I'll have my shot in a second. My class is a bit more involved than yours.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, Dallas. Yeah, genuinely, they've hinted. We don't know any details other than we're going to know something early to mid next month. So November's basically the time to be excited for this game. Pretty much. It's. I'm hoping it's going to be something big. I mean, let's be honest. You know, when this game first dropped, you know, this was a brand new port, and you know, it did absolutely amazingly, especially in that demo and all that. So, you know, well, we know it could be something big.
Funny guy. Bronzebeard, not wanting anyone else's runs, he's got enough fibre in his diet.
He's a funny guy.
I mean, you make fun of it. I actually thought it was quite funny. Made me laugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a funny guy.
Shanna.
See, we may not have time to be able to help you out this evening, but if you actually want to head over to our Discord, we actually have a bunch of people over there that still regularly play this game, so someone might be able to help you out if we can't, or we may be able to help out another day, so technically if you want to join that, you know, you never know. Probably have to ask Dan to press a certain button again to be able to do that, though.
People want to know what the Discord is. Hang on, got to change to the Discord.
What is it? Oh, go on, you first.
Okay. Oh, I'm done. That's what it was.
Alright, okay. Good second build. So what's your first build? Is there going to be a cannonball in here? Statue hands. There is not a cannonball. Whee!
Boo. It'll break the game, but I really want a bloody trade system.
I know, right?
I do and I
Happily
don't,
take all the
basically.
burst I'd happily take all the burst rifles off you.
That's what I need. I need a burst rifle.
No, you've got burst rifles. I'm the main DPS. Hero.
We are from the United Kingdom.
Which is technically not part of the EU anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah, we are more Europe way. Not Uruguay, Europe way.
I mean, it still sounded the same when he said it that way.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I realised I said that. Nah, that's absolutely fine. So do absolutely fine. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
no, so we're from near Birmingham. Near Birmingham. No, I went Liverpool then. Birmingham. You're right, Tam Yow. I'm from Birmingham. Okay. You're right, Tam Yow. I'm from Birmingham.
It's the same way if you have to do like an impression of someone. So you have to, like if you were trying to do Schwarzenegger, you'd have to go.
Come on, we can do it.
You have to do that.
Yes.
And
As
then
soon as
say
you
with
do the owl, you
Wacken,
can
you
carry
have to
on.
do this. And you go,
Welcome.
wow, Christopher
Well,
Wacken.
you know.
Christopher Wacken. You have to do. Yeah, you have to say it 3 times to be able to get.
Yeah, we're in Europe, just not the EU.
Alright, so Devastator anomaly bleed. Well, what I would say my next question then would be, do you want to still stick with a Devastator? Or do you want to branch into a different class? Because if you want to stay with Devastator, I can recommend the build that I'm currently using at this moment in time. It's a lot of fun. At least it's my favourite build anyway. And it's not seismic at all. Well, it's got one piece of seismic, but it's not like a dedicated seismic commander.
Yeah, they'll definitely let you pick up gear for classes you're not running if you're if they do bring out the bring out any kind of trading, which I hope. To be fair, I do hope they don't. I think
Who's next in the
it would
queue then?
technically
Just 'cause I
break
got a code
it. Tree plays. Oh, no. Yeah, 3 players. Yeah,
Q is
click
up,
wrong.
Q is not. Well, that's the beauty of this game, to be fair. Can I call you something else other than OTH31? I'm just wondering if there's like another, like a shorter name I could call you rather than pronounce. But that's the beauty of this game, the fact that it normally benefits people that don't feel comfortable with their aiming, and then obviously you've got firepower which do actually benefit. I'm quite confident with my mouse and my mouse aiming, so that's why
His
Technomancer
finger
firepower
skill.
really benefits me. Unsurpassed.
Unsurpassed.
It's yeah, that's why I read. But then when it comes to actual skills,
Classic.
which is what I found when I played, like, for example, Mass Effect, like Mass Effect 3 on when it had an online mode. I used to play. Was it Vanguard? It was one of them where it had like a charge ability, and you press a button, you charge up all your shields. I'll call you 31 sound. Charge up all your shields, and then you'd activate Nova, and it might be called Sentinel actually. Might have been called Sentinel. But you activate the Nova, and you basically just become like a human wrecking ball, and it was a lot of fun. So I've always been like someone that really enjoys like skill builds at heart. So that's why Firepower Technomancer really, really speaks to me for obviously all the DPS scene, all the numbers and all that, and then going over to a Devastator to be able to use all the skills, and it's a lot of fun. And it just allows me to mix up my gameplay. I mean, Pyros are okay. I mean, they're strong, don't get me wrong, but I just... they're not really my cup of tea. Tricksters do look a lot of fun, but I really cannot be bothered to be able to get that leveled up when I've already got three of the 4 classes already leveled to max. It means I have to rely on Dan. He has to be available.
I'm always available.
It's up to you, Kogon. I mean, if you're happy.
The funny thing is, Bronzebeard, it is what he said, because it was what Benzo said the once.
That's true. He did say that. So 31. Basically, it's up to you. Are you looking for another skill build? I mean, I can suggest a Technomancer skill build that's really, really fun. But it's up to you as to what you fancy. What class do you want to start with, and then we can go into it from there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got that on my soundboard somewhere, actually. Yeah, go for it. So I've heard that, well, for Pyro, you've got your option of, if you're going to be playing by yourself, then you've got Ash Blast, which is like the main one that people pretty much go to when it comes to like damage. But if you're playing co-op and you want to help someone else, you can actually go Debuff, and Debuff actually goes hand in hand perfectly with a Firepower Technomancer. And the two of those can basically do Eye of the Storm just by themselves. And they can just instant kill Yagak at the end, just for the sheer amount of damage that you can get from crits. But Tricksters, I think I've heard the Slice and Dice. Or Spin to Win. Spin to Win is the one. Some people really enjoy that one. I just realised, is this the Akari setup?
Oh, could be.
Well, we're going to go really well then in that case, because with Endless Mass, going to be pulling everyone into one position for him. Yep. That's pretty awesome, Kergorn. Thank you. Giving up a spot for someone else in the community. Well, we'll make sure we definitely 100% get you in for the next stream then. Maybe we'll even do like a courtesy extra run or something like that. We've got this out.
So we might potentially not stream Monday for Outriders. We'll see that. See if Ben's available. He is. We might do something a little bit different. Alright, Andy.
Well, you beat me to it.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, so...
That's what she said.
If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. Baked a cake. Baked a cake. Oh god. Oh god. Freeze!
Oh god.
Oh god. Ah, another classic quote.
This was such funny guys. Oh god. You died.
There is some sort of versatility in it at the moment, Bronze. Hopefully something more comes of it.
What's that?
Is that right? Still one armor set / build for each class?
It's improving. It's getting better.
If they do what everyone wants them to do, and get rid of the
For
times,
place when Battlefield comes out, 100%
or
we
bring
can
out
sort
a
that
horde mode or something similar to that, then 100% every class should be viable, wouldn't they?
Look at that. Hot here.
I think until something like that does come, either a new mode or something, then I think you are stuck with the limited options. But
I don't know, because the hints that they've given on the Reddit for some of the legendary set changes are actually really sound. Like, for example, obviously everyone says Seismic's the best way to go for Marshall, and I'm trying to prove everyone wrong by saying for Marshall. Seismic's the best way
I
to
knew
go
what you're
for
saying, but
Devastator.
I didn't question it because it sounded right to me.
But I'm trying to prove everyone wrong by showing that Marshall is actually like just as good, if not better. I refuse to believe that Seismic is the only way to go.
I mean, what are you using right now?
Marshall.
I say it's working. I just can't do enough damage on this to stay alive. That's the problem. I do miss my Trickster being able to do like 1.2 mil damage per hit.
And Marshall's going to be getting a massive buff as well. When, well, at least that's what they've said anyway.
So they do seem to be looking at mod sets and armor sets and whatnot, and they are making changes, aren't they? I mean, that's apparent with things like Fortress.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost... I will agree, Fortress 1 is almost a change to shift the meta, whether it'll change it enough to give multiple routes.
They were insurgents.
I don't know, but it'll definitely be a change in the meta.
Oh, Funeral Pack.
Master tool, delete that.
Yeah, Marshall is a lot of fun. You just got to know that it's all about AoE, so it's like crowd control, spreading damage, all that kind of good stuff. It's not as direct.
Not the only thing you'll be spreading
direct hitting.
tonight.
Oh, why am I spreading?
Butter on crumpets.
I'm eating those this evening.
Right, I think
Mad.
seeing as the time at the moment, I do need to be up early. I think if we do one and done
Sure.
there, so if we get in, it was going to be Kurgorn, but I believe we're switching to Animosity 16. If we're all happy with that.
How many people after that do we have in the queue?
And then James Washington, so there's only 2 left.
I tell you what, as a suggestion, and feel free to tell me no if that's not the case. Seeing as Animosity needs to do a 14, and I don't think he's done a 15. Oh wait, no. If you do a 14, you actually get to level 50 gear, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, yeah, we'll just do the one. So what I was going to suggest was, we'll do the level 15 to be able to get him level 50 gear, and then we will do the one for James. But no, that's fine. Let's go for it. Oh yeah,
that's the
Martial
problem at the moment.
Phaser, or just a car reset in general. Just because the fact that you can put so many people in just a crowded area, and then obviously heat wave. The heat wave will be, because it's hitting so many, will actually just boost your anomaly power up pretty much stupidly. You'll be hitting max stacks as easily as that. But yeah, Phaser Beam obviously does benefit from it as well, because they're all just concentrated in one location. You don't have to line yourself up. On top of that, Endless Mass also increases, well, how I've got it set up, it also increases anomaly power damage. My Gravity Leap also does it as well. So...
So yeah, we're going to not do Kurgorn then, because he has very kindly given up his space then to Animosity. So, I'm going to switch to my...
We can definitely do the emotes thing.
let's do
Have you got hello? So, hello.
Oops.
Oh, I've got high five. If you got high five, I've got high five. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know how we're going to do this. Oh, god damn it.
Let us know when you get it.
We'll just keep going. Oh, we got it. Awesome.
Nice. So it doesn't have to be perfect then. Cool. I'm going to switch to...
Yeah.
No, don't worry about the caps. I've turned that off.
Oh, Dan, don't swap to Trickster. It's literally just 2 runs. By the time that you've started the lobby back up again and I've joined and then the other person's joined.
Are you sure? I'm only doing half.
We're going to be doing a 14. We're going to be doing a 14.
Okay.
It's fine.
Cool. And then if you want to get him in a moment. Oh, bedtime mode just turned on. Oh. Oh god, my phone is in grayscale mode.
If you won't mind popping out the tree, we'll get Animosity in. We'll get that CT14 done. Getting up to level 50 gear. Generate that code. I've got to remember how this is spelled now. No, I can't find the name. There it is. Got PTSD from the bot. Careful, because PTSD has 4 capitals in it. It's Broken Gamer. Have there done any updates? Is there any new content? Have not played in over a couple of months. Currently, right now, no, there isn't any new content. They have hinted that we're going to be expecting something early to mid-November. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be seeing something in this game. We don't know what. We know there's going to be some shifts in Legendary Gear. We know there's going to be some shifts in Tier 3 mods. So we're expecting something more than just that, because that's what they've already dropped. But we're expecting something fairly big. The way they've done the hint is kind of clever. It makes it sound like something huge is going to be coming. So around about mid-November. So stay tuned. If we hear anything, then we'll make sure that we actually get it on the channel. But yeah, it's
we'll get it all, on all the socials.
Promising.
To be fair, so we'll get it on Discord, Twitter, YouTube. What else do we use? That's about it, actually.
Yeah. Well, we'll put it. Discord, Twitter, YouTube. That's what we do, don't we?
Yeah. Sadly, that's all we do.
Go on, put us in there. Oh,
14. So we'll do that. That.
Has the truck icon always been on the map screen? As in the woman that you can speak to be able to move around, or is it a different icon? Because I think that's always been there.
I think she has been there. Yeah.
I think the icon used to be really awkward to be able to find. I remember having difficulty finding it sometimes when I was doing the story.
Yeah, Horde mode is something I would love
truck.
to have. Yeah, the big massive truck is a big giveaway as to where the big massive truck is.
Yeah, but I still couldn't find her. Big massive truck, and I still can't find her to be able to speak to be able to. Like everyone else had like an icon above their head, and I swear to you, there was at least like 3 times during the story that there was no icon above her head, so I didn't think I could speak to her. It's yeah, horde mode would be a lot of fun just to be able to test some builds out. Like that's the one thing I've always kind of wanted in the safe zone. So like so Borderlands 3, if any of you have already played that, which I assume most of you probably will, since obviously it's RPG games. They have the Handsome Jack cardboard cutout, and obviously that tells you like how much damage, how much crit, how much like all that kind of thing. It allows you to be able to test out. And they had the exact same thing in Borderlands 2, where obviously they had the people that were chained to like shooting range and targets, all that kind of thing.
It's on the fast travel map. We'll have a look at that.
I would genuinely would love some kind of like training dummy or something like that, just to be able to let me know what damage I'm doing before going into an expedition. I think that would be a really nice addition.
Maybe a few training dummies though, so that you can actually get the
so like
kills on them.
Division 2's got like the nice one, a really good one, because it's got that dummy and
yeah, some mods require kills, don't they? So it might be worth getting dummies that you can kill that respawn.
Oh, red. No. I think that's the hardest part about well, at least when I do my videos, I don't know if Dan shares the exact same kind of like thought process on that. But is when it comes to like doing the builds, we always have like an idea if something's going to be decent. But in terms of like actually testing it out just to make sure, you have to go into an expedition just to be able to.
And mine have always been based on what I've been using for a few weeks before.
Oh, I always like to try out new ideas.
So that's how I try something out for a few weeks before committing to making a build on it. Yeah, new game mode that requires a different class. Like so, let's be honest, everyone really goes for like a glass cannon build and high DPS, don't they?
Yeah.
At the minute.
Well, they have to.
I really hate this class right now. I want my Trickster.
Sure. Don't you be talking trash about my attack now.
I'm not. I'm talking trash about mine.
Oh, okay. That's alright.
I need my Trickster.
I'll be completely honest with you. I forgot we were playing on CT14. I was like, oh, you're doing a lot of good damage here.
You might be, but this class does not seem... Like, 40k damage should not be... Actually, it's without rounds for a minute, but... I just can't do damage to survive with this class. Yeah, transmogrification. Yeah, that is something that has been called for quite a lot. So that is something we'd love to see.
I'd honestly love it. Just to see some like really weird builds.
I mean, you've already done it with
Yeah, I've done like a
What
Frankenstein build.
Yeah, you
Mechanism
put
here,
your dev
connected to the gate.
armor on your.
Put my dev on my
techno.
techno. That was a lot of fun. It was actually quite surprising as to how well it actually worked. It was able to do a CT-15. I do think that the meta is slowly changing. Mainly due to like because obviously the mods are being changed and some of the legendary sets are being amended and all that kind of thing. So it is getting there. And I do think we'll probably see another shift. Once this new update probably lands. Like I said, quite a lot of the legendary stuff are being updated. So
I just think the fact that they're updating Fortress and Moaning Winds, I assume that's going to be in this update anyway. It makes sense for it to be.
Makes
because
sense
I've
for it to
mentioned
be, yeah.
it's going to be a big one. But I think that's going to shift the meta with that. I mean, judging by what they've gone off, you're losing 13% damage on firepower builds.
well, it's
But
more
they have
involved now, isn't
said
it?
that they are going to get. There are going to be other changes that will offset that as well.
Well, and we've had people suggest, oh, is it going to be in the class tree? Are we actually going to see like Fortress just be on?
That's
like,
my idea.
one skill
Well,
tree?
I mean, they've obviously announced what they're going to do now with the is it 5 shots, blah 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 blah, to get 30% damage. But yeah, my idea was maybe they're going to do it in the class tree or something. But
Jenna,
Yeah, tree. I mean, we.
something else.
I would love to see more Destiny kind of style like raids in this game. I feel like it has the platform to be able to do so.
I'd like to actually. Can I just pause you there?
Yeah, of course.
Something that. So obviously, as the title of the stream says, we're ambassadors. Something that we have seen is that when we're invited to be ambassadors, it did mention that like we can put our views forward, blah blah blah,
Guardians from Janna's vision.
and help shape the game sort of thing.
Sure.
So anything that you do suggest, we're happy to put that forward as well. So whether it will ever happen, like.
We can give it a go.
Well, yeah, we can't make any guarantees, but we can give it a go. So
I mean, likewise, the other ambassadors will obviously speak with their communities, and they'll have their ideas that they might put forward, and it'd be, we actually have the chance to be able to potentially give you a voice.
I'd say one of the ambassadors that has joined as well at the same time as us is Leroy Gaming.
Leroy Gaming, yep, which I'm
And
sure most of you will probably be familiar with.
he's been throwing a few ideas around that have been within his community, and a lot of them, to be fair, have been the same that you guys have been saying. So chances are, if we say it, someone else would have said it as well, or will say it.
So basically, yeah, just don't be afraid to say something. Don't be afraid to make a suggestion. We'll definitely try for you.
And they seem to like ideas. To be fair, I can't remember what I mentioned. I mentioned something earlier, and they went, "Oh, we've never thought of that." But it's a good idea. I'll have to try and find out what it was. I honestly can't remember what it was now.
I mean, at the end of the day, they know that this game is nobody's running a Destiny style raid for Capcom. Oh, could you imagine how upset? I mean, I would be upset, let alone.
I would. You know what? If I did a Destiny style raid and got 5-piece cannonball, just once.
Actually, a whole set.
Oh, I'd
Whole
love it.
set
I'd
of
laugh.
Cannonball.
But no, I'd love a bit of a Destiny style raid, to
Yeah,
fair.
genuinely a
Share
Destiny
on.
raid, even if it's still just 3 people rather than.
That's something you suggested, wasn't it? I can't remember what
I did
they
suggest it,
said
but
about it. They
to be
said that
fair,
they
I did.
hadn't thought about it,
I
actually. I
suspect
think,
those
or...
Guardians could
No.
sense our presence and wanted to communicate on some level.
But even if it's because obviously they mentioned like constraints with like other people joining and all that, like how many people, blah blah blah. Even if it was just a raid for 3 people, I'd still be happy with that. You know, it's start begging them for a hydromancer. Results of actual players. The devs have some strange ideas how to change things. Yeah, I mean,
The thing I'd
No,
say,
they-
though,
they-
is that they know their game more than we do. So they know what's currently coded. So it's
I'd say it's
probably
more
like
than
they're,
that. I'd
they're
say
going
that
to do stuff that's easier for them. But at the same time, that they know will work with their system.
I think it's a little different than that. I feel like, and this isn't just people can fly. This is, this is the games industry as a whole. People have their analytics from how people play the game, all that kind of thing. They know Fortress is a problem because so many percentage of players are using Fortress, and they'll know like the actual use of tier 3 mods. They'll know what's been put onto a gun, rather than what's actually just left on a gun, for example. And they know full well that Fortress is a problem. Same in the same respect as Moaning Winds. They know Moaning Winds is a problem because obviously Moaning Winds is like the best. If you're playing as a Nomi power, which I am currently, and obviously I'm running 2 Moaning Winds, it's the most used, and for good reason, because it is the strongest one out there. Obviously, there are some really good mods that could replace it, but because they're not as strong, they just don't get a look in. They're not as easy to use. Multitude of reasons. So they know purely based on statistics, rather than actually necessarily speaking to the players. But in the same respect, can you imagine how long it would take to speak to the whole player base? Because everyone's going to have a different opinion. My opinion on the game will differ to Dan's. Dan's opinion will differ to Tempest's. Tempest's will differ to anyone, really. So, just how it is. Not a problem at all, Animosity. By all means, if you're looking to be able to grind the end game, we usually do these streams on a Monday and Thursday, but we will actually set up like an advertisement or like a day or two in advance, just to let you know, so you're able to set reminders. And if we're around, obviously just pop online, type in ! join, get yourself in for a couple of runs. We'll grind out some legendary gear, we'll grind out the CT15s, and if you really, really want to, we'll maybe even grind out an Eye of the Storm. So, yeah, just make sure stick around. This is the best place to be, really.
Also, the Discord. Don't forget the Discord. Someone mentioned Discord.
Oh yeah, definitely. Did you just mention this?
I did.
But you're right, Sado. So yeah, it's got such a good platform to start from, and I think that's what everyone's kind of like was disappointed about in the end, because obviously they said it wasn't live service. It was just, this is the only end game that it actually has. So everyone was like really hyped from when the demo first came out. Everyone was like, "Oh, this is going to be amazing! I'm really looking forward to this game." And then, obviously, people's expectations weren't met. Similar to like, for example, I'm probably going to get crucified for this. I've just finished watching Squid Game, and obviously you hear everyone going, "Oh, it's the most popular thing. Oh, it's really good. It's really, really good." And you go in with certain expectations. And I'll be completely honest with you, I don't think the expectations were met. I think it's just because of how much everyone kind of really hyped it up. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like it's anywhere near as good as everyone kind of really made it out to be. And obviously it's that little bit of disappointment, isn't it? It's the fact that you expected it to be something more than it actually was. So they've got the right platform, and I do think they've got the right place to be able to like start moving forward. And who knows? It does have a bright future, and I do think that some of the player base will come back if some content was actually released. But I guess we'll find out in about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
We hope.
What we got? What we got next? Oh, James. I'll grab
James,
the
yeah,
code.
and then I can actually go to sleep.
No. Yeah, it's not bad. You know, the end game itself is still, you know, a lot of fun. You know, the levels that are there are stunning. Stargrave is a brilliant example of that. It's absolutely stunning in terms of like scenery, but granted, because of the time, you don't necessarily get to take it all in. You know, Heart of the Wild is another one. It's absolutely stunning, but because it's one of the longer ones, to be able to grind out to get legendaries, people just give it a miss. And you know, it's little things like that, really. Do I think it's in a bad place? No, not really. I do think it's a nice endgame environment for something that was not going to be live service, like they initially said. But I think because of the popularity, they've had to do a U-turn on that, and obviously that's why they're starting to make more content for it. So, you know, it is what it is, but it's in a better place than what it was, and you know, Dan would be able to back me up on this. If No Man's Sky came out to really bad reviews, if I remember right. But you've been recently, you know, as in like fairly recently, been playing that, and it's actually gone up to being really positive because the developers stuck by the game and they've actually brought new stuff out. They've made it better. They've improved it. They've listened to the player base.
It's been a lot of free updates, and it's been over 4-5 years, I think. Yeah, see you later, Bronzebeard.
Thanks so much,
about 4 or
Bronzebeard.
5
As
years.
always, we'll catch you around.
The update's been coming. It has just been an improvement across the board, really.
Oh, Tree hasn't attempted Storm yet.
That's one for next week, I think.
We'll have a chat with Ben, and we'll find out if he's around. If he's not, then potentially we will actually be doing either Storm runs on Monday, and I'll bring my Technomancer out to play.
Cool. I'll switch back to Pyro or Trickster.
I mean, I kind of need a Pyro if we're doing
Wasn't he Pyro?
eyes.
Wasn't Tree Pyro?
Yeah, but I think he's going for a phaser build, so he's not going debuff.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't really go debuff. I do 25% with the one mod.
So all this time, I've been thinking you've gone for a debuff Pyro.
Sometimes I have. Not all the time.
Exactly, Kirk. Like I say, they've mentioned potentially. I'm pretty sure they've mentioned it in the dev news, haven't they? There was something about to do with the timer, and they've heard people's cries for it. So if they did relief or like get rid of that, if they did, then you know I suppose that would make things better. You know, it would give you the time to be able to have a look around and see some nice environments. But I guess we don't know. I guess we don't know until obviously we start hearing more. Maybe who knows? Maybe we'll actually get a dev news Thursday. Oh wait, it's Thursday today. God damn it. I forgot what day it was.
Yeah, probably not this weekend.
I forgot it's Thursday. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's been a long week for me. It's bloody Thursday. It's been a tough week at work.
It's been something. Does your Techno ever do 2,999 damage per shot?
It depends. Are we talking crit or non-crit?
It doesn't like 2,999, Chris.
Oh, 2,900. I thought you said...
That's the problem I seem to be
Is it
having with
200?
this.
No.
It's the occasional 3,000 damage.
With or without round?
With.
With rounds.
Without rounds, I'm
Thanks,
doing
right.
47,000, so... $1,700.
I'll be honest with you. I think you broke your set now.
Yeah, mine's always been a little bit broken. Like there were times where it would do 1,000,000 damage per shot, and times where it would do 2,000.
There's no targets in range. Why are there no targets in range? Literally staring at them. Oh. No, he's got that.
Tree place phaser went from 4 to 600k to 1.3 mil.
Yeah, no worries. That's what happens when you bring any kind of like debuff build. So the main debuff build that actually exists in this game is a pyro, but you can make like a mini debuff devastator, which is what I run, and a lot of fun, and it really does help out a lot of builds. So. I'm glad you were able to see some really big numbers.
Just cannot do the damage to keep my health up as a Techno.
I'll revive you, saying get you revived for. $6 mil phaser. God damn. That's I'd say that's actually mainly Akari there in that case. I'd say I'm helping out a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be Akari that's doing quite a bit of the work there.
Akari does what was it, extra 50% damage per every enemy that's set on fire.
No, it gives you
sorry,
50% anomaly power.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm going
Well,
down
obviously
again.
your anomaly is there. I don't know if, I haven't watched many Outriders stream carries, but I'd like to say we're slightly different for the fact that we mainly run builds that benefit the other people that help, that are running with us. So, for example, my main stream carry for the Technomancer runs Fixing Wave along with Fixer Upper, so that you get 66% of your health back. You also get health regen on top of that for 8 seconds. And then that also works into the cycle, so if you have the cycle mod on your class, I'm giving you extra weapon damage as well. So we like to make sure you enjoy playing.
Oh, Death Shield. Nice.
Double jump and Marshall, yeah, 100%. So
Marshall's foot gear, Marshall's armor, and the Death Shield in that run. That's not bad at all.
Oh,
I got
that makes
Pyro.
2 Death Shields then in that case. Oh, you were talking about.
Like so.
Seismic Commander foot gear.
Still waiting for that helmet.
Ooh, got a lot of seismic.
Still waiting for the helmet.
So I got Seismic Commander leg gear, statue hands, Martial gauntlets, and Seismic Commander foot gear. Good times.
Not bad, not bad.
All low levels, but yeah, that's fine. I might as well have the resources. Nice 4-drop just to finish it off. It's yeah, so double jump is really good if you have the additional bit of tier 3 mod that comes with is it the martial boots, if I remember right, which allow you to do 1.5 anomaly power damage to targets that are affected. So if you do double jump on the same target, I believe it stacks. I'm not 100%, but in my experience, it feels like it does. And then obviously you then pair that with your Endless Mass. That inflicts it. You've got a tier 3 mod that allows you to be able to do more anomaly power damage to that as well. Your martial set spreads out the anomaly damage that you deal to pretty much every single target that's affected by Endless Mass. And that's how you're able to do consistent loads of damage. So
Yeah,
it's
we're
basically
doing the
just
one and
debuff.
done tonight. Just so I've got to be up in... How many hours is it now? 7. 7 hours, 15 minutes or so.
You will survive.
I'll try.
Hey, hey. Oh, an 80.8k crit damage assault rifle, but it doesn't have long range damage.
Yeah, it's been good fun. So we'll see you again soon. Hopefully, potentially Monday, if not Thursday, if not sometime soon.
Figure something out. Don't worry. But rest assured, best place to be is in our Discord, because as soon as we go live, or as soon as we're looking to be able to go live,
Discord.
that's the best place for our confirmation. So if you're not already over there, get yourself over there and enjoy.
Bit of a stream. I'm going to leave now. Chris, you want to leave before I do?